Welcome back to Conscious Truth. Now, here's another NASA picture, famous one, which looks just completely fake as anything. Anyway, just looking at it, I mean, it just looks ridiculous, right? But anyway, I downloaded this the other day just to have a quick look at it in Photoshop. So this is the original picture from NASA, and I was looking at it. I didn't really notice anything. I changed the contrast like I did before with some other pictures, turned the brightness up, didn't really notice much. But then I noticed this little dot here, and I thought, oh, what's that little dot? So zoom in on it a bit. It's actually meant to be stars. You can hardly see them unless you turn the contrast up, but once you turn the contrast right up, the brightness right up, you can suddenly see that they've actually decided to put some stars into this picture, which is very interesting because, you know, a lot of people were saying, oh, why are there never stars in these pictures of the Earth? Someone at NASA decided to draw some in. And the reason I say that is because when you zoom right in close, you start to see something quite funny about these stars. Namely, that there's bits that seem to repeat themselves. Like here. Oh, stop doing that. This is a good bit. I think this is someone at NASA trying to do a rendition of Orion. Maybe not, I don't know. But why does it keep doing that? Anyway, so you'll see here, if I get my paintbrush, this and this are identical. If I cut these pixels out, so I'll just copy and paste them in the spirit of NASA photography, and then I just do an opacity on that, and you'll see that, well, I better zoom in a bit because this is ridiculously small, isn't it? Alright, hang on, here we are. Oh, that's not very good, is it, like that? How do I turn that off? Hang on a second. View. There. Right, so I'll just zoom in a bit more on that. So basically, yeah, I mean, you can see, I'll just lay that over the top. That's pixel perfect copy. You see that? That's identical. That is a copy and pasted star, a couple of stars that they've just copied and pasted in. Unbelievable. Unbelievable that they do this. It's really starting to blow my mind. Anyway, I've gone through the whole picture and found all of these stars that have been copied and pasted. These two. Okay. And then when you go up, and then you'll see that there's these little pairs of stars, which they've just copied all over the place. There's a whole load of them. And they're exactly the same. I mean, you might think, oh, what's that? That's nothing. But if there's no way you would get two stars which are just completely identical positions in the sky like that. It just wouldn't happen. You see that? If I just drag that over here again, zoom in a bit more. Oh, why does that keep coming on? Right, so again, I will change the opacity of that, and you can see that that is pixel perfect copy. What's the probability that you would have two stars that just take up exactly 1 pixel and they would be the exact same distance apart as all of these? You know, that just wouldn't happen, I'm afraid, if it was real. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then over here 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 that I spotted of the exact same pair of stars. Here, 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 and over here. And then these two little beauties. Oops. Look at that. So there you go. Another obvious fake picture of the Earth by NASA. They want you to believe that you live on a ball because they took a photo of it. What a load of rubbish. Let's just have a look at this ridiculous picture again. What's going on? Well, there you go.